All right, Shalom. I'd like to say all praises due to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakah, Kadash. All right, double honors to the elder apostles, great millstone. Peace and blessings to all your brothers teaching in truth and sincerity throughout the four corners of the globe underneath the standard and the banner of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. All right, and hey, I'm just gonna get right into it, man. You know, it's a lot of things happening here on the earth, all right, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shai, man. Okay, and these prophecies are coming faster and faster now. The floodgate is open, all right, and there's no way to stuff the truth back into the box, so to speak. So what we have now is the coming forth of our Savior, all right, Yahweh Shai, through the things that we see, all right. So I'm gonna get Matthew 24:2. It says, and Yahweh Shai said unto them, see ye not all these things? Verily I say unto you, there shall not be left here one stone upon another that shall not be thrown down. All right. And as he sat upon the mountain of Olives, the disciple came unto him privately, saying, tell us, when shall these things be? And what shall be the sign of thy coming and of the end of the world? And Yahushua answered and said unto them, take heed that no man deceive you. For many shall come in my name, saying, I am Mashiach, and shall deceive many. All right, and that's what we have with the false prophets trying to stay in control of white supremacy, slave doctrine, Christianity. Okay, and then we have the false prophets of the nation of Israel. Okay, the hirelings, so to speak. All right, teaching that there is no Jacob's trouble coming. All right, that there is no such thing as the microchip, the mark of the beast. All right, it's an embargo. It's hugging white people. Okay, that's the embargo. I mean, last time I checked, I couldn't, get a sandwich for hugging a cracker in the sandwich shop. Okay, unless she was my woman and she worked at the sandwich shop. That's one way to look at it. But just hugging a cracker is not the embargo, or it's not an embargo. It's not the mark of the beast. All right. So these false prophets are everywhere, man. They're saying that they're anointed when they're not anointed, and it's becoming sad, man. All right. That still 2/3 of our people still fall for the madness. All right. Especially in these days. Okay. Verse 26, 24 and 26, Salaki. Okay. And it says, and ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilence and earthquakes in diverse places. All these are the beginning of sorrows. Okay, so we're sitting in that right about now, and the end has yet to come. All right, because we're waiting on two major prophecies to happen, which is the prophecy of the mark of the beast. All right, and lastly, the war, the end of wars, World War III. Okay, which they are gathering themselves up for that as we speak, with these nations, how do you put it, gather themselves in the valley of Jehoshaphat. Okay, Yahweh Shaphat. Okay, and we see that Turkey, all these host or array of armies, okay, are all heading to that one area. okay, for the biggest showdown ever. All right. And if you read the local news or the newspaper in general on your PCs or laptops or phones, okay, you'll see that internet media has it fully covered, man. But your local news doesn't. It's lucky, you know. But if you were to watch the media on your computers or on the internet, so to speak, all right, you'll get the gist of the whole situation, man. All right, geopolitics in full swing. All right, you got trade wars happening. All right, you got the downfall of this economy that America has been the knot in it, holding it together for so long, man. Now they're getting untied, man. Most of these countries want out of the American dollar now, okay? So things are about to get choppy, man. All right, the rubber is about to meet the road, as the elder Adama would say. Okay, we about to see all these things happening. All right, and one thing, when you go to Second Esdra, all right, I'll start at 1. It says, "Behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy, which I will put in thy mouth, said the Lord." And that's what we do out there on the highways and byways and doing these video epistles, okay? Through the power and spirit of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. All right. And it was taught to us by the Holy Spirit that flowed through the elder apostles of Great Millstone. All right. So the Lord is making his move, man. Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai is making their moves, okay, which is his father Yahweh and his son Yahweh Shai, okay, and cause them to be written in paper, for they are faithful and true. All right, and that's how he got the Holy Scriptures, by all the prophets writing their parts, and then it was compiled into canonized into one book by King James. All right, in 1611, it says, "Fear not the imaginations against thee, let not the incredulity of them trouble thee that speak against thee." Yeah, so we're not worried about the naysayers. All right, we're not worried about the evildoers. Okay, we're not worried about the 2/3. Okay, or the other nations that don't believe. And we're not worried about Esau, Edom any longer, man. All right. For all the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness. And hey, the slain of the Lord is going to be many, like it says in Isaiah. I think it is. Let me get it real quick. Isaiah 66 and 16. All right. It said the slain of the Lord is going to be many. All right. So that's going to be all the unfaithful. All right. Verse 5, it says, "Behold, said the Lord, I will bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, death, and destruction." All right. So some countries are in a famine right now. When you go into Africa, I think it's Yemen and one of those, what's the other country? It's Yemen. I know Yemen for certain. Okay, because they had a small war going on over there, and it's still going on, man. All right, and the death toll is just going to increase here, everywhere, so to speak, through earthquakes, through calamities. All right, and you know the sword is coming, man. All right, that great sword, all right, which is the nuclear missiles, all right. So be prepared, man. This is it. This is the showdown, man. That the elect's been waiting for, all right. For wickedness hath exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and their hurtful works are fulfilled, all right. And that's the so-called white man. His wings have covered everywhere, all right, on the earth, like it says in second Esdra, was it the 12th chapter, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. It says, I will hold my tongue no more as touching their wickedness which they profanely commit, neither will I suffer them in those things in which they wickedly exercise themselves. Behold, the innocent and righteous blood crieth unto me, and the soul of the just complain continually. Yeah, so the so-called white man, which is the nation of Edom's, okay, track record is extensive, man. Okay, he has did the most on the planet, most wickedness on the planet, man. Okay, and pulled everybody and every nation down with him. When you look at Jeremiah, what is it, 51st chapter, maybe, if I'm not mistaken. This is why the nations are going to be mad, man, because they drunken his wine, so to speak, which is democracy, homosexuality, women's liberation, or feminism. Okay, these people have followed the white man onto the border of wickedness, man. Okay, and the only people that's crying out to the Lord are the elect, all right, about the wickedness that goes on here, all right. Verse 9, and therefore said the Lord, I will surely avenge them and receive unto me all the innocent blood from among them. All right, behold, my people is led as a flock to the slaughter. I will not suffer them now to dwell in the land of Egypt, but I will bring them with a mighty hand and a stretched out arm, and smite Egypt with plagues as before, and will destroy all the land thereof. So verse 9 and 10 is just going into how the Lord is going to come and deliver, all right, his people from the slaughter that's going to happen here, all right. And when I say here, I'm talking about Babylon the Great mainly, all right, because what's going to happen is them chariots are going to arrive, and they're going to cause destruction along with the nuclear missile, all right, at the end. Okay, so these two verses right here is going to avenge the innocent blood that was spilled, all right. And the way he's going to get that is through the chariots and the nuclear missile, like I said, all right. And he's going to rescue us out of this place, okay, Babylon the Great, aka Sodom and Gomorrah and Egypt. Okay, Egypt shall mourn, and the foundations of it shall be smitten with the plague and punishment that Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, shall bring upon it. They that till the ground shall mourn, for their seed shall fall through the blasting in hell, and with a fearful constellation. Woe to the world and them that dwell therein. You know, and this is already happening, man. Okay, the only thing that hasn't happened is the final showdown, which is the nuclear missiles, man. Okay, because the chariots are here, they're not activated as yet to destroy. Okay, they destroyed things, but they haven't destroyed the accomplished. They haven't been set forth to accomplish the end of this place as yet. They're just signs that the end are coming for right now, because it's chariots all in the heavens, man. Okay, and there's plenty of videos out there, you know. It says, for the sword and the destruction draw nigh, and one people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hands. For there shall be sedition among men, evading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power. Okay, and that's what we're about to see here in America. It's going on every place else now. Okay, France, Haiti, Spain, Greece, Iran now, Mexico. I could have missed a couple of places, but you definitely seen the sedition among men and them uproars of the people right now. Okay, it's definitely being shown, man. Okay, and here in America, it's going to be the coup de grace, so to speak, man. Okay, and it's going to be far more worse than those places that you've been seeing, because here in America, nothing has never, how can I put it, been denied from the American people. Okay, the Great Depression went on, but you know, it still was people that had something. Okay, this is going to be the first time when there is going to be absolutely nothing around. No drinking water, no food. Okay, banks are going to be done for. All right, that's the only thing that the Great Depression, they had banks still. Banks were open. You know, they weren't open, but you know what I'm saying. Nothing never stopped dead in its tracks. Okay, but now we getting ready to embark upon that, man. All right, and then you're gonna have martial law coming, and so on and so forth, man. The RFID microchip is going to be mandatory, so it's a lot to look forward to. All right, and these days of evil coming upon the land. All right, of Babylon the Great, man. It says, let's see, a man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able. That's martial law. All right, and you can take a look right now, man. That's what part of that chip is for, man. Being a part. Okay, they're gonna be able to track you from anywhere, man. Okay. A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread and for great tribulations. And that's what I was talking about, man. All right, it's gonna get treacherous out here, man. If only eyes could really see what's going on over there on the West Coast, man. You know, from over here on the East Coast. All right, and be prepared, man, because it's going to spread. It's going to spread like the wildfires that's happening over there in California right now. These times are coming forth because the end has to come, and this is the only way that is going to come. All right, thus said the Holy Scriptures, man. We get 2nd Esdra 16. All right, and then I'm gonna close it out. Because just the other day, I can remember the brother Elder Yashawamba, all right, put the penny Big Mac up, okay, and you know, for some people that might have been, oh, they living the high life now. You get what I'm saying, so to speak. You know, 99-cent menus at McDonald's, pretty much whatever fast food joint you go into of that caliber has those type of menus, okay? And then you have the deals of the centuries that, you know, Walmart, Best Buy, you know. The housing market is low right now. Okay. So people think themselves to be, well, let's just read it. 2 Esdra 16 and 21. It says, Behold, victual shall be so good and cheap upon the earth that they shall think themselves to be in good case. And even then shall evils grow upon earth, sword, famine, and great confusion. Yeah, and that's what we have right now. Okay. Because the scriptures let you know, okay, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, how the people of the world, okay, are going to be thinking and what's going to happen to them. It lets you know if you read the scriptures and don't err in the scriptures, and you can perceive it through your spiritual eye and through your spiritual ear, okay, that these times were going to be the beginning of all sorrows, man. And that's what you see right now. All right. We get this too, because it is great confusion. It's great confusion everywhere, especially the government of the U.S. of A. Okay. Nobody's in control. All right. And then other governments are losing control. Venezuela, Mexico, Iran, France. Okay. Like I said, these are the reasons why there's uproar of the people. Right now, America's got a very poor infrastructure, man. So when the water get cut off here, and it will, because the scriptures say that. Okay. Let me get this though. It's the Lord speaking. And there shall be signs in the suns and in the moon and in the stars. So this year went past, man. We had all these blood moons. Okay. We had a couple of eclipses. All right. Daytime and moon eclipses. All right. And upon the earth distress of nations with perplexity, the seas and the waves roaring. Okay. What was that? Yesterday, I think it was a tsunami that hit Japan. Okay. So it's going down around town, man. Well, around the world, so to speak. But it's going to go down in your town real soon. All right. Wherever you are. Because it's the hand of the Heavenly Father bringing forth his son, man. All right. Because the scriptures state that he is faithful and true, man. Okay. States that about Yahushua. He's faithful and true. He said that he was going to come back to gather up his people. All right. And then you have his father, who's not a liar. Okay. He said his word does not go out void. All right. And that he declared the end from the beginning. So as you have it, that's what we have going on, man. All right. So when you open up the internet, hey, don't go to the folly of this place, man. Be on time, man. Read the scriptures. Read your internet news. Okay, fuck the folly in America, man. Cause half of these people on folly time, they gonna get put in bad cases, man. When the hand of the Heavenly Father really comes upon this place, man. All right, through the destruction of them chariots, through the destruction of pestilence and plagues, through the destruction of men on a rampage. Okay. And especially through the destruction of those nuclear missiles, man. Okay. Famine. It's all coming, man. It's coming your way. All right. So if I was, it behoove you brothers and you sisters to start repenting, man. don't take that chip and walk away from all folly, man, and get your life right with Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, man. Ba'ashem Rakah Kadash. Alright? That's the only way, you know. So with that, I want to say, Call Allah Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakah Kadash. Okay, and double honors to the elder apostles, the great millstone. Peace and blessings to all you brothers teaching in truth and sincerity throughout the four corners of the globe, underneath the standing in the banner of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. With that, I want to say Shalom.